Hello there, NFL fanatics. It is your lovely host with the most, is the Reister. Now, don't worry, I will discuss my social accounts when this video is over. Now it is time for my quick introduction. I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject. And the subject is I'm going to break down the best that I can the Super Bowl 60 between the Seattle Seahawks, the NFC champions, versus the AFC champions, the New England Patriots. Now, this is the rematch from a few years ago. If you know, you know. Okay? Now, the first thing, the atmosphere of the Super Bowl was electrifying. If you know what I'm saying, you know. Okay? I don't know if you guys and gals seen the how much the food costs. This one item costs $150. Is it really worth it? Absolutely not. If you have a group of friends or family, then okay. Now, all the experts says Seattle's gonna win, and they did. Okay, it was an easy win. It was a total blowout. Patriots had no chance in this game. Sorry, Patriots fans, but you had a great run. At least you guys made it to the Super Bowl, not like the Bears. Now I know you're gonna say, someone in the comments will say, "Why in the hell are you wearing a Bears hat? It had nothing to do with the Bears." There's nothing wrong with that. It's still football, right? So I'm not gonna rip into the Seattle. I'm not ripping to the Patriots. I like to represent my team. But anywho, I thought this game would be better than last year. Last year was boring too. Back to back Super Bowls was a snooze fest. I mean, if you're a Seattle fan, yes. But I feel sorry for all the Patriot fans. At least you guys won 6 championships overall. You guys will definitely be back. You just gotta make some adjustments. I don't know if Seattle Seahawks will be back. Anything is possible, okay? You know, the NFC is so wide open this past year. It was a very, very bizarre year going to the Super Bowl, you know? Now, I think the only reason the Patriots got there, okay, let's just be honest. No Patrick Holmes, he was out. No Lamar Jackson, he was out. Josh Allen, he blew the opportunity. Joe Burrow, he was injured, so it was a wide path for the Patriots for the first time since the Tom Brady era ended. You know, because not um, the Patriots and Tom Brady and the upper management did not really pan out at the end, so he decided to go take this talent to South Beach, and the rest is history. And I mean, it was okay game if you were a Seattle fan, but overall for a football fan, snooze fest. The best part in people's eyes was the halftime show, and the viewership for the halftime show was probably more exciting than the Super Bowl itself. I mean, it could go either or. Sometimes the game itself is more exciting, the halftime, and then sometimes, very rarely, the Super Bowl is more exciting than the halftime. And then, of course, the commercials was not that great this year. Very disappointing. I know there's some um trailers, but they don't show you the whole trailer. They said the full trailer's online, so very disappointing. And I was looking for any more movies, but I guess the rumors are true. They're gonna save it after the Super Bowl. I guess they don't want to spend that kind of money. Come on, Marvel or Disney, you could piss away a little money away. Jesus, whatever, right? So, in your opinion, I know it's way too early. Do you think that Seattle will be back-to-back champs, or do you think no way in hell? I was just wondering. I know it's way too early. Do you think the Patriots will be back, or do you think the Broncos will be more stronger? Because I know they lost their starting quarterback, AFC title game. That's why they got here. I mean, I'm assuming the AFC will be way stronger next year. We'll see. So back-to-back years, the NFC won. Last year, the Eagles. This year, Seattle. Who's next year? Now, what's your thoughts on that Super Bowl logo for 61? People say it could be the Bears versus the Dolphins. Dolphins had no chance to get there. I'm sorry. I don't believe in that Super Bowl 61 theory. That is the most stupidest thing I ever heard, okay? I prefer the old logos from the 80s and 90s. That was more unique. These days are flipping lazy as hell. I don't know who come up with these idiotic ideas, okay? Sorry, I'm not really going to break down, how I usually do it for the Bears. There's no point to it. It was a total blowout. So it was an easy win. I think in Super Bowl history, 7 sacks. The O-line for the Patriots is horrible. I feel like I'm playing a Madden video game. Pathetic. But I guaranteed the Patriots will find a way to run it back. Okay? Their division is not that easy peasy. You got Buffalo Bills. I don't know how long is their window going to be opening. The Dolphins will be the Dolphins, and you have the Jets will always be the Jets. So maybe the Patriots will be back-to-back division champs. Who knows? On the other side, for Seattle, that has to be the most toughest division besides our division. Okay, you have Seattle, the defending Super Bowl champions. You have the Niners. You have the Rams, and of course, Arizona Cardinals. So that division is always wide open, in my opinion. Okay, no one thought Seattle was going to win this flipping thing. Okay, everyone thought Niners. If the Niners were not banged up, they would be in this predicament, bar none. If they could stay healthy, but they didn't. Now for the Bears, off the record, if I know they had a magical season, but they had a pretty good season, in my opinion, as a Bears fan. Okay, I just hopefully they get farther. No one thought from the 0-2 start, no, they will make the flipping playoffs and win the division and even beat the flipping division rivalries once in the regular season and in the playoffs. That was awesome. Too bad they did not beat the Rams, but whatever. At least the Rams lost against Seattle. Good things must come to an end with the Rams, but the Rams definitely will be back in some capacity. And they lost their starting quarterback. He's retiring. He's a future Hall of Famer. Detroit Lions, you should have just kept him. I'm sorry for saying that. And build around him. And you just trade a future quarterback away. Very dumb. At least he won a Super Bowl, but not with the Rams, with the LA a couple years ago. But that's just my opinion. Sorry for rambling. So once again, congratulations on the 2026 Super Bowl. From Super Bowl 60 to the Seattle Seahawks. So let's see if they went back to back or maybe not. We'll see what they do in the offseason and then the NFL draft very, very soon. Have a good one. Now follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below for sure. Now, if you want to be part of my show, that'd be lovely. If not, don't worry about it. Have a good one. And I'll be back on Wednesday to break down the Bears stuff. Thanks for watching. That wraps it up with the NFL season and the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Until next time, thanks for watching, everyone.